What's up? What's up? What's up? Good evening. Hello, everybody. How are you? Good to see you. Good to be Good to be here. Good to be with ya. What's going on? How is everybody today? Tonight, I should say. How was your day? Good, I hope. It's good to be back with you. What's going on, everyone? I do need to share this out, guys, so bear with me as always. Let's get it going. Miss Brandy must be going to bed. She's got an early morning. That's no worries. You have a great night, Miss Brandy, and we will see you sometime tomorrow, for sure. What's up, Bronxy? How are ya? Strike first, as always. Good to have you. Good to see you. Mr. Austin Ferris with the hair. Good to be here, brother. Good to see you. All right, let me see what we got going on, guys. Let me get this out of here. Get rid of it. I think I know how to type faster than this by now, but I guess some things are just never learned, are they? All right, we got that shared out. What's up, stranger? How you doing tonight, brother? Good to see you. All right, let's give it a little time for some peoples to jump on in here. Bronx always plays nice. Always, always, always. Never a problem. Never a problem. Well, looks like just throwing gas on the fire here and there. Absolutely. So I can, so I can watch you. Is that what I'm doing? I wear my sunglasses all the time. Actually, honestly, because my hair has been growing longer, they've kind of turned into a form of a headband to keep them out of my damn face. um, and I forget I have them on almost all the time. As in, like, I did not know I had them on again. So, it is what it is. Alright. Yeah, it's late tonight. Guys, my apologies. I had a busy ass day. Um, yeah, there's no bald spot. Nice try, though. You're a funny guy. No bald spots. It just turned gray. That's all. It is gray for sure. Definitely no bald spot. It's all real. Yeah, if nothing else, I think I would have rather went bald than to go all gray. It's crazy because you can tell this is all gray too. So it is what it is. Aging is fun, guys. I'd give anything I had to be 25 again, just for a couple of years. It was fun. Big difference too. Yeah, we're not going to be in here too long tonight, guys. I'm burnt out. I was busy today, so my apologies. Um, I got a doctor's appointment in the morning, and then after that, you will be with me, probably closer to 11 or so. That'll give everybody time to get up. Miss Robin, that'll be closer to the time that she should be getting up because sometimes I'm pretty early and she's still in bed. So, like I said, I forget sometimes that the West Coasters are a few hours behind me, so it is what it is. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. I'll be doing that a while here tonight, so let's see who else is going to jump on in here, if anyone. Thank you, Mr. Strike. I appreciate that. So we got what? What is it? Seventh, eighth, ninth. 2 days until Cobra Kai. I cannot wait. 2 days, 2 days, 2 days, and then let's see. That'll be what? Thursday, Friday. Yeah, you guys might not see me a whole lot because I'll be binging that shit for sure. But you probably will though in the evening. I'll say that much. So yeah, you still got that heat going on out there, huh, Robin? God, it's crazy. Anytime now we can stop. It's been pretty decent here. I can't complain by any means. It's been pretty good, so I'm quite happy with it for sure. All right, where's that at? Let me try something here. Give me a little bit of light there. Oh, I hope so too, for your sake. I forgot something, guys. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. But you can't see me. What's up, Anthony? Good to see you. Welcome back again, my friend. Lord, I'm tired. Sorry, guys. So, what's going on with everybody tonight? What's new? What's good, guys? Anything exciting? Watching the Yankees. What's up, Miss Tina? I've already had 2 cups this evening. That's normally more than I have. I made 4 cups for me today. 2 in the morning, 2 in the evening, and I usually only have 3 a day. So That's a little. I can't. I won't sleep at all tonight. Ugh. I'll be all right. I got my tea. That'll give me a little kick here in a few minutes. So who is winning in the Yankees game? Mr. Muro. And who are they playing? I don't really watch baseball too much anymore. I'm a football guy now. The Indians, when they were still the Indians, pissed me off because they had a dream team per se with Dave Justice and everybody was on their team at that time, and Ramirez and everybody. And one by one, they dumped them. Last one to go, I think, was Jim Thome, and he retired years later. But they had the perfect team and decided to trade them all off for whatever God knows why, but they did, and so I quit watching them. 4-1 Yankees. Gotcha. Who were they playing in this series? Anybody? Anybody good? Oh, Minnesota. Okay, I gotcha. We got any more people coming in here? Let's see. So what is up, Miss Gina? So what are your thoughts, my dear, on where we're at with this whole thing now? What are you thinking right now? Anything new? Got anything you wanted to touch on specifically? Aaron Judge hit a home run in the game. It's fine. Okay, there you go. Can't go wrong with that. Surprise. I get it, Robin. Like I said, I won't be here long either. I got to get to bed because I got to be up early, like 4:30 early. Yeah, I'm having that problem too. And it's weird because I don't typically have fall allergies. I usually have spring allergies. And this year, I don't know what it is, but I'm having all sorts of allergy issues this year and been eating allergy pills and napping when I don't normally nap and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's a bad year for 'em. Probably because of all this damn heat we've had. It's growing stuff. So you got any input here, Miss Gina, or anybody for that matter? But I just picked Miss Gina because she's a little more into the knows a little bit more, than some of you guys haven't been following it as closely. And I just kind of wanted to pick everybody's brain tonight, see what you guys are thinking. There's some couple of things that are I've been looking at. Um, that's about it, really. I don't know if you guys picked up on it earlier this morning when I was talking about that rear seatbelt scenario. Okay, um, that seatbelt is not a regular seatbelt, guys. It was a hatch belt, okay, that they had pulled. Like those straps that they have in the back that you can hook into like a. Uh huh. Yep, that is true. Strike. See, Strike's been following this too. Good shit, bro. Um, that's one of those seat belts that you can latch like a car seat in or something. And they're trying to say now, Well, they're wondering now if she was tied in, like latched into the back, like she was with that belt, which would make it even more suspicious per se, because it almost looks like that they wrapped the belt around her to hold her still, and then slammed the hatch on it to lock it down. What is up, Black Skull? Good to see you, brother. So that makes it look more suspicious than it did, unfortunately. You can't get much more suspicious than it is, but there's always something. Always something. Good stuff, bro. Good stuff. Everybody needs a break. Good to see you. And when you're all said and done with all this and you get everything together, we're going to have ourselves a little show here, I think, because you got some interesting stuff going on there, bud. Most definitely. Hello, Miss Pamela. How are you? Good to see you. Sounds like a story to me, brother. Sounds like a story to me. It'll make for a good show. Definitely entertaining. Yes, absolutely. Welcome to all the new people. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for the subscription. Um, I definitely appreciate that, and I'd love to have you here, and hope to see you um, a lot more often. I did have a new picture I was going to show you that I found that they found from it, supposedly saying it was leaked from the party. I don't know how many of you guys have seen this picture. Um, I mean, we can call it what we call it. You look at it, you tell me what you see. It is what it is. I could not tell you for sure what it is, but um, good old Dolly from Dolly Vision put it up. It's a. It looks like it's her during the party. So where he got it, I don't know, but he got it. So you pissed somebody off late last night. How'd that go out, Black Skull? How'd that work out for you? What'd you do? Yeah, all right, well, I guess we're not going to get a whole lot of people in here tonight, and that's okay with me. One of these days, I'll have a big following. We'll see what happens then. Like I've always said, I don't mind. I will stream for 5 people or 500 people. No big deal. Oh, okay. That could definitely piss somebody off. There you go, Pamela. Good, good, good. All right, let me see if I can get this over here to show you guys real quick. Alrighty, let's take a look at this. Some of you guys may have seen it. Been okay, Black Skull. I appreciate you asking, bro. All right, now this here is supposedly Kylie. Okay, I mean it looks like her. And then I don't know, guys, but take a look at this picture right here. What does that look like to you guys right there? See if we can get it a little bigger. There we go. That looks like a Black San Fran hat to me. That looks like Kylie. I don't know. We don't know for sure. But it's this is during the party, so who knows? I don't know if anybody else has seen this picture or not. Something a little new. Anybody seen this yet? Everybody's taken off. Okay. Well, like I said, then we got. Let's see. Okay, gotcha, Strike. Yeah, it is definitely blurry. Like I said, it's hard to come by some of this stuff. It's really hard to find these things. You got to dig, dig, and hunt and dig, and eventually you'll find little things here and there, but nothing, nothing more. Oh yeah, they found her black a while back. They found Adventures with Purpose pulled her out of the Prosser Reservoir, right 600 yards from where the party happened, in the vehicle. But she was lay curled up, semi-fetal position in the back of the hatch in the back of the vehicle when they pulled her out of the water. So she's gone, bud, completely gone. All right, so let's see what we got here. Yeah, there's a whole lot to it too, Black Skull. I mean, a whole lot. So we shall see what we got going on here. All right, let me see what we got.
Location where Kylie.
All right, this is new supposedly. We'll see what we got though. I can't promise you guys anything extravagant or great, but we'll go with what we got and see what we can pull out of it.
Rodney is. The officer's right there. He's coming on his way. Some of the items I've recovered. I'll let you guys go.
Why do you got your camera turned upside down, bro?
Oh, we're here. Um, At the location where probably Ronnie is, the officer's right there. He's coming on his way. Some of the items I've recovered.
It's like a hairbrush and a purse, maybe.
I'll let you guys go.
Yeah, I know, Pam. There wasn't much of that, but they did find her laptop supposedly, and now they're saying that Jagger does have a brother. Um, I don't know. You know, at this point, I think everybody's taking what little bits and pieces we can get. So, yeah, I did. I did hear about that Bronx. It's pretty screwed up. Most definitely.
Hey, you.
Uh huh. Yeah, that's another messed up situation. It just doesn't make sense to me either. All right. Well, I guess Miss Plunder pulled up some stuff. Yeah, they do, Pam. Yeah, they got him. About supposedly Jagger's brother. So let's see. We got it is very disturbing. That's an understatement, Bronx.
So fast with this Kylie Rodney case that I'm already filming this update to my update. So this is newer. In this video coming up, I'm going to talk about Kylie Rodney's ex-boyfriend, Jagger Westfall. He deleted a comment when the Placer County Sheriff's Office called him out on his false claim. A person commented on the Placer County Sheriff's Office website. Now this person is blaming the kids, claiming the kids are involved.
I'll stop that so you guys can read it. And let's see what we got here. The kids are involved. Can you verify Jagger's comments that the sheriff wants him to filter information before it goes to the police? These kids are hiding something, and that should be addressed. No one finds it suspicious that this girl, Sammy, who wasn't even close with her, and they aren't even friends on social media, who also has dated her boyfriend, is so overly involved with no emotion and her trying to control the situation. These kids know more than they're saying. Um, so there's that. All right.
I don't co-sign with that, but they said, can you verify Jagger's comment that the sheriff wants him to filter information before it goes to the police? These kids are hiding something, and that should be addressed. No one finds it suspicious that this
Yeah, I
girl
agree,
Sammy, who wasn't even close with her, and they aren't even friends on social media, who also dated her boyfriend, now I believe that's false, is so overly involved with no emotion in her trying to control the situation. These kids know more than they're saying. Maybe they do, I don't know. But the Placer County Sheriff's Office replied, that is false. The only tip line is, and they give the email tips, sheriff underscore Tahoe invest tips at placer.ca.gov, and they provide the call-in tips number 530-581-6320, option 7. Now, this is what they're reacting to. As you'll see later in my video,
Yeah, a lot of people have said, Black Skull, that this reminds them of the Jessica Kane case, and it does me too. I mean, in a lot of ways, it really does. Um, I don't know if they were pulling off a copycat scenario, or maybe they followed that case and they were trying to figure out a way to handle their situation and just, pulled the copycat in that sense. Um, there's a whole lot of ways to look at it.
we talk about Jagger, the ex-boyfriend. On his TikTok, he has posted his personal number for people to call. I don't blame people for finding it a little weird. He had written written atop photos of Kylie. If anyone has seen Kylie Rodney or her 2013 silver CRV in the Reno Tahoe area, call me. People found that weird. Jagger had even doubled down on his statement in the comments. When someone 2 days ago wrote, call Placer County Sheriff, not the number, basically don't call.
And again, why would, like, that's illegal, first of all, to call him and not the police. Why would he want you to call him first? Hmm. Kind of interesting if you ask me, but it is what it is.
Well, Jagger had written me or the sheriff. We are all working in the same thing, and the sheriff would like me to filter through any info before it gets to them. Previously, in the part I previously
I don't
recorded
believe
with me
that.
coming up, I didn't know if the sheriff.
Nope. 1 second, guys. Once again. Okay. Sorry about that.
He said, this is false, and provided a correct tip line. I went back to look at Jagger's comments, and I saw he had removed it, deleted it, erased it. I can't find it anywhere on his TikTok, but he is still clapping back. One person wrote, with all due respect, are you working at Placer County Sheriff's Department? Because the presser said all tips go to Placer PD. That's it. Jagger wrote, with all due respect, do you know Kylie? Of course, this doesn't mean he has anything to do with her disappearance. It is just a little strange, and the more people speak out, the more
I don't know.
they wonder what the heck is going on with
Well,
this case. So
here,
back to
I mean, interfering with the police investigation could draw jail time. I guess it depends on what the whole scenario is. They may be looking, if that's what you're talking about. They may be waiting for a whole big thing of this to come down. You know what I mean? So you got to go with that.
what I recorded earlier. Let's see if we can keep up with this case as it changes. Yeah, we definitely have a lot to talk about in the case of Kylie Rodney. There have been plenty of updates in terms of all the people speaking out about Kylie and a bunch of stories that either conflict or complement one another. But are any of these people who are coming forward, are they helping police get any closer to finding Kylie? I definitely hope so. If you haven't heard of the case, check out the playlist link below. But Kylie Rodney is the missing 16-year-old out of Truckee, California, who went to a party, a raucous rager, I guess, which should have been just high school seniors and those younger celebrating, saying goodbye to one another before those seniors headed off to college. Instead, this party that was at the Crawford Family Campground out in California turned into this last place that Kylie was reportedly seen. So today we're going to go over her friend Sammy's interview and how Sammy is admitting that we were both really drunk. That's what she says in one interview. And she's just branching out more. Sammy is catching a lot of backlash, but I'm going to tell you why I believe Sammy. They're calling her Shady Sammy or Shrooming Sammy or Spinning Sammy. We'll talk about all that. Finally, Kylie's dad is also speaking out.
And that stuff we've already seen, but I was just showing you the beginning of that. So, again, there isn't really anything new, guys. They did find her laptop, and that's pretty much it. The whole thing is just, I don't know. I don't know. Does anybody have anything they want to add to this by chance or no? And there's a big thing. They're saying that I've been telling you guys the whole time. I don't think she's been in the water the full 2 weeks. Okay, I don't. I think she was in the water maybe half that time. Okay. Um, for one, when the car came out of the water, it don't look like it was in that water for 2 weeks, you guys. There's no way. Um, that's my opinion, and I'm not saying that I'm right or wrong. I'm just saying. I don't feel like that car was there because I think it would have been seen and or found the weekend before it was found. Okay. Um, so that's my thought on it. That's pretty much all I can say as far as that goes. But there's a lot of people that argue and say, "Oh, it's been there the whole time. It's been there since that night." Well, I don't believe that. Not at all. Not at all. Okay, there's the shooting spree in Memphis. I don't know if there'd be rust, but I think there'd be a lot more silt and sediment on the car than what there was. I mean, when they pulled the car out, it was pretty clean, guys. There was a lot of mud and stuff because it was upside down. The windows were down and the water got inside the car. But, besides that, I don't think it was that bad. Yeah, yeah, something. It had something more on it. I think that's what I'm saying. And there's people saying that the car came down the hill backwards and flipped over. That I don't believe that either. I think the car went in head first, started filling with water, and as it did, it rolled. Driver stayed first over, which is how the dent and the crack in the windshield happened, how the mirror got broke, how the dent on the side happened. That's how I think all that damage happened to the car. It's when it came down that hill, whether it was pushed in or rolled in. Um, it just it wasn't driven in. I'll put it that way. I don't believe it was driven in. What's up, Tic Tac? I appreciate you, brother. Yeah, we're not gonna be here much longer, dude. It's an early night. I just wanted to jump in, touch base with everybody, say hey, make sure everybody's doing good, and move along. And I will be live in the morning. You got to excuse me for a minute because I got to use the little boy's room. Be right back. All right, all right. I are back. Well, there's a few more people here. Let's see here. Yeah, if you're still here, go ahead and drop a one in the chat, guys. What's up, Midnight? Welcome back. Okay. Let me see if I got. God, there's so many shootings right now, and recently it's ridiculous. Here, I'll give you guys a little glimpse on this Memphis scenario.
When you're starting a business, every dollar counts, but leaving yourself vulnerable to legal issues can be a costly mistake. And
Yet another breaking news story is happening as we speak in Memphis, Tennessee. We just got a live now look outside of this gas station here. You can see a very, very active scene. Police have been alerting the public that an individual has been going on a shooting spree while driving his car. We don't know many details, although Memphis police are alerting the public to this here. So we finally got this live look from apparently, and here you can see.
1 second, you guys. Sorry, it didn't cooperate with me. Here we go. Sorry about that.
A very, very active scene. Police have been alerting the public that an individual has been going on a shooting spree while driving his car. We don't know many details, although Memphis police are alerting the public to this here. So
this is the Memphis shooting spree that's just happened, Gina. It's okay. No worries.
Finally got this live now look from apparently one of the scenes, one of the shooting scenes, because the suspect is on this reported shooting spree. There are going to be presumably multiple scenes here.
Gotcha,
so there you can
Midnight.
see this is a gas station, and it is cordoned off by yellow police tape. Okay, we're going to stay away from that for just a moment. I want to put up the tweet from Memphis police. They say, be on the lookout for a black male occupying a blue or silver sedan, possibly an Infiniti or Nissan, who's responsible for multiple shootings. We're getting reports he's recording his actions on Facebook. We don't have a specific location of where he is now. If you have any information of his whereabouts, call 911 immediately. It ends this by saying we will provide more information as it becomes available. And then they updated about, 10 or 15 minutes ago, saying the suspect is now believed to be in a gray Toyota SUV. I believe we have a picture Memphis police put out of that suspect. We don't know the name, but they say he's a 19-year-old black male, and they updated the make, model, and color of the car. It's a gray Toyota SUV. that was the photo of the suspect they believed carrying out this shooting spree. Back live to the scene here in Memphis outside this gas station here. Okay, so that's about all we know at the moment. Police are pursuing this suspect. We're getting conflicting reports as well that possibly he's been doing this for quite some time, for a long, long duration, multiple shootings.
That's crazy, Black Skull.
Throughout the Memphis area. We're also getting reports in that this was all following a carjacking near an intersection in Memphis as well. So possibly, I'm not speculating here, but if there was a carjacking, maybe he got out of his original vehicle, took someone else's vehicle to evade authorities, to evade police. That's all speculative right now. We're going to work on confirming that. I believe we have another vantage point on the ground as well. We're working on getting that. Okay, so if you're just coming to us here on Live Now from Fox, we're following, unfortunately, yet again, another major breaking news national story out of Memphis, Tennessee. Just moments ago, we got word from Memphis police that they tweeted from their account that they are warning the public to be on the lookout and be alert that a black male is driving around who's armed and dangerous, who is responsible for multiple shootings in the area. This is the tweet here. We're getting reports he is recording his actions on Facebook, the police say. We do not have a specific location of where he is now. If you have any information of his whereabouts, they say call 911 immediately. Okay, so we have now two vantage points. I'm going to put both of them up on the screen. Bear with me here. Okay, and there they are. Two Live Now looks for you. So I'm not entirely sure if they are the same scene but different vantage points, or if they are two completely different scenes of shootings. Remember, police have said that multiple shootings on this spree have been carried out. We don't have a specific number, and we do not know how many people have been hurt, if they are fatalities. We have not heard yet from police. Of course, they are working on getting that suspect. So, in the meantime, we'll be staying on top of this story here. We're going to leave these Live Now looks up. You can see a very, very active scene. Police tape is up. The flashers are on. No doubt the community of Memphis is on edge, coming off the heels of the Eliza Fletcher case. She was missing for some 4 days. Her body was found on Monday. She was running on a trail. She was kidnapped, and the suspect who allegedly kidnapped and killed her is now in custody, arraigned on a first-degree murder charge and kidnapping charges.
Hello, Mr. Chow.
He invented one wheel to destroy boredom. Turns out he wasn't alone. Nope.
So concurrently, we're following all the latest developments in that story, but this is now happening in Memphis as well, where Memphis police have alerted the public to a man committing a shooting spree, driving around, live streaming on his Facebook Live. So, hopefully we'll be hearing from police. They've been quite up-to-date and rapid while updating their Twitter account. We're going to also put some requests in, maybe make some calls to the Memphis Police Department to get some more information about what is going on. We also have one of our reporters there who no doubt has moved from the Eliza Fletcher case and story to this tonight. We'll hopefully be speaking to her. So we're going to leave these up. I'm going to talk to some of my producers here to see if we can get more information, more views into the scenes themselves. We have these two in Memphis. We'll work on getting more information.
There's so much crazy shit going on these days, you guys. It's sad. So I said, we're not promised tomorrow. Love yourself and stay close to your loved ones. You never know. Unfortunately, you never know.
Okay, Andrew Kraft back here. If you're just coming to us on live now from Fox, we have two live now looks out of Memphis, Tennessee, where police are alerting the public on their Twitter page that a man's going around in a car on a shooting spree, and he's live streaming it on his Facebook page. So we have vantage points at, I believe, two of these scenes, one at that gas station and the other in the lower right hand of your screen here. And during these breaking news situations, these cameras, they're going to move around. They're going to try to get the best vantage point. Sometimes police tell the media that they need to move even further back when they are close to some of these scenes that involve mass casualty and mass shooting incidents. Okay, so they're looking for what they say is a black male who is in a gray Toyota SUV. Memphis police did put out the photo of that male. We want to show you his photo.
I agree, Black. I believe. I agree.
We do not know his background or potential.
All right, Shadow. Have a great one. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
If he has one, that is not known to us. But they say the suspect is a 19-year-old black male there, believed to be in a gray Toyota SUV. Now, there are reports out there, we have not confirmed them, that he might have committed a carjacking.
I agree with that one, Midnight.
And may have switched vehicles.
No, I didn't, Heather. Has he been caught?
So, unfortunately, let's go back out to these live pictures. We don't have an indication of how many people might have been shot, of the number of people who are injured, if there are any fatalities. We're working on hopefully speaking to police.
Okay. There we go.
It shows you the breadth of this particular crime and this rampage and the toll it took on a lot of people who just had nothing other to do than go about the business of their day and had everything interrupted by one person. Let's go to Brad Broder. So I understand we talked to him earlier. He was at the Regional 1 trying to get some information. I understand you have something for us, Brad.
Yeah, Richard, just in the last couple of minutes, just here, I have been here about 5 to 10 minutes, but what I've observed right now is you can see a lot of law enforcement guarding the ambulance bay. They are armed with longer weapons than typically you might see. A lot of police presence here at Regional 1. You can hear kind of off here on Jefferson, there has been some screaming, some emotion. I don't know if that by any chance is friends or loved ones of any of the victims affected in tonight's active shooter situation. That active shooter, again, is now in custody. However, you can hear kind of off a little bit away, a lot of there's been some screaming, some crying, and law enforcement remains very active on this scene. You can see behind me a lot of armed guard law enforcement here. Like I mentioned a couple of minutes ago, Richard, typically the law enforcement presence you see would be if a law enforcement member was injured or shot in the line of duty. But with what the city has been through tonight, this active law enforcement presence at Regional 1 is different than you might normally see for a shooting or shootings. But with this active shooter situation that has had Memphis on edge throughout the evening, active shooter now in custody, thankfully, but still you can see there's a lot of just reinforcements here, precautions at Regional 1. We're not sure if any other victims will arrive here, if all the victims affected by tonight are here waiting on those details. But Richard, that's the situation right now at Regional 1. But again, a heavy law enforcement presence. I can hear crying, emotion in the distance. So again, not sure if that's connected to anything related to the active shooter tonight, but still a very active scene. And
you got to see those, Heather?
All right, thank you, Brad. It is 10 o'clock in Memphis, Tennessee, and it has been quite a night here, folks. We're going to run it all down for you the best we can with live team coverage. And I'm going to bring in Rudy Williams, who's going to help me out here because Rudy has been tonight as we try to digest for folks and piece together what's happened tonight. What we can't tell people is that we had a shooting rampage that spread across the city that affected multiple victims and multiple locations.
That's right, Richard. All across the city, and it was astounding to see how many locations this suspect actually hit. Before we came to the end just moments ago, the police apprehending the suspect. And it started, as we know, in Raleigh with the shooting at a AutoZone car parts store in that part of the city, and eventually moved south. You're looking at the accused shooter right now, Ezekiel Kelly. This gentleman is 19 years old, and people, as we have talked about all evening, witnessed a Facebook Live where he talked about and also shot someone on the Facebook Live. So that is very frightening to see something like that with your own eyes, to have that sort of thing happen in front of you, to also know that there is someone on the loose with a firearm and not knowing exactly where that person is, Richard.
You talked about the shooting location that we know about at AutoZone Park that was broadcast live. I want to bring breaking news within breaking news, if there is such a thing, because we have just received confirmation that court records show that an arrest warrant was filed today for Ezekiel Kelly for murder, and it was unrelated to any of the issues related to this shooting rampage. So before any of this happened tonight, they wanted to arrest him for another murder. We don't know anything about that murder other than what I can tell you, that has happened, and it happened today. Ezekiel Kelly wanted for another murder unrelated to any of what's happened related to this shit.
Now, it looks like he thought he was going down. He was going to go down in a
gives us some context that
blaze of glory, I guess.
Pursued already, and then we had the shooting rampage.
Damn shame.
As far as we can tell, started at the AutoZone Park.
Innocent people have to get hurt for some stupid shit like that. That's ridiculous.
On Jackson in Raleigh, and then there are three other locations that we've been able to surmise happen more close to each other, roughly in the Midtown area. There's the Patterson and Southern shooting, which was, don't know that there was a victim there, but we know it was worrisome enough and enough shots were fired that the UNM campus went on lockdown tonight. We also know there was a shooting at Poplar and Auburndale where a female victim, was killed.
I do.
We also know there was
midnight.
a shooting on East Parkway South near Cooper Young, which we are told the police believe was related. And then it all ended right here. The scene you're looking at, is this the live picture we're looking at? Yes, it is. This is in Whitehaven, in the area near Lakeview,
Here we go.
where we're told the suspect, Ezekiel Kelly, was finally apprehended after creating hours of terror in the city of Memphis tonight that led to multiple victims at multiple locations. Rudy, you know, the shelter in place, we talked about that in the 9 o'clock hour when you were joining me about not only restaurants and a number of our
looks like I may have to bring this down, guys.
We're told
storming here
today, but churches that were all
again, and my internet is flickering. Yeah, it's doing its thing. God, I'm so sick of this. All right, guys. Well, just to save face, I'm gonna go ahead and bring this down for tonight. That way, it doesn't cut me out completely. I love you guys. I'm sorry about this. Thank you guys so much. Moderators, great job with what you're doing. Everybody, thank you so much. I'll check that out, Black. I will. This is absolutely ridiculous. Have a great night, you guys. Like I said, I love you guys to death. I apologize for this. I just don't want it to shut me down in the middle of me talking. So I will be up probably around 11 a.m. tomorrow, and then tomorrow night for sure. Again, you guys have a great rest of your night. I will talk to you soon. Please pray for my internet. Just saying. I hate it. But I will see you guys soon. Have a great one.